Young world. All right, so we got a couple things we got to talk about real quick. So this is the thing. Keke Palmer and Ice Cube. First of all, Keke Palmer, this whole I know I'm late with all this too, you know what I'm saying? But this whole situation with Keke Palmer is a hood rat, you know what I'm saying? And bogus, but she's right. This is the thing. Her husband, her boyfriend, the baby's dad, whoever he is, he should be sitting back and just chilling and relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, chill, relax, keep your mouth shut, but document everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? That way, when you go and get this chick, get some child support, you'll have a real strong case, and you'll get more money and stuff. You got to think, Joker. Just you don't just go on the internet just saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing about Keke Palmer that bothers me. Just like a week or two ago, or a little bit ago, maybe a month or two, whatever it was, she came out and said something about Claire Huxtable on the Cosby Show, saying she was uppity or saying something. And when this first happened, I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, why is she talking about Claire? What's the reason of sitting there and saying something bad about Claire Huxtable? You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't agree with that, even if that's not what you're about, why go out here and attack Claire Huxtable? This has been the most goddamn influential and welcoming, wholesome lady we have ever seen on TV growing up for some of us. You know what I'm saying? So to go out there and say anything remotely negative against Claire Huxtable, that didn't sit right with me. So then I'm thinking, now she comes out, she got the baby, she got a little bit extra body weight on her. You know what I'm saying? Looking a little bit better than she's been. You know what I mean? Now she's out here with the agenda of this hood rat thing. And that's all it could be. You know what I'm saying? Because what use are you? Why attack Claire Huxtable? Then you coming out here. But there's the thing about her dancing with Usher and all that stuff too. She's an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So her baby dad, he should have known that before he got with her. You can't go out here and just some stuff. It comes with her job. That comes with the territory. If you can't handle that, you shouldn't even be in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? It's just hot. Get out the kitchen. Get your ass up out the kitchen if you ain't got a goddamn oven mitt or ice cube to calm yourself down. So he's bogus for that. She's doing what she's doing. She's a hood rat, like I said. But in that instance, I mean, she's an entertainer. You can't really blame her for being wherever and stuff. That comes along with the job. Like I said to her, baby's dad, Joker, this is what you do. You take notes, you document all these little things that happen. That way, when you go to child support, and keep that baby in your possession too. Keep the little Joker with you because, like I don't know how it is everywhere, but here in Pennsylvania, if there's not actual custody established, any parent can take the kid at any given time and just keep the Joker. You know what I'm saying? And just not give him back and hold him until a court date will be set up, and then you both go into the court. Then you'll fight your case, and then like that. But until that happens, if there's no real custody established, then either parent can just take the kid and hold on to him, and ain't nothing the other parent could do about it. And that's the meal ticket, Joker. You don't want her to get the baby back. You hold on to that baby. You know what I'm saying? You keep that baby. You hold the baby. You got to get other chicks to come in and help you. You hire a nurse, a nanny. You know what I mean? That little Joker is the meal ticket. You don't let him go. So you know what I'm saying? From here on out, you keep possession of that baby. Keep him with you at all times. You in the house watching the movie with Keke. You got to get up and use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Take the little Joker with you. It's just that simple. I don't know if you got a boy or a girl. Of course, don't whatever. You know what I'm saying? Leave the Joker outside. Whatever you got to do. But say you got to run down to the store to get some cereal. Take the little Joker with you. Don't leave him there with her because she may lock you out the house. Keep the baby. Now you over there with nothing stuck. She don't have to give you child support because and y'all not married. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to you. Keep your mouth shut. Document what's going on. Don't forget this. You know what I'm saying? Don't you putting the smile on, but this is not you just surrendering. You smiling, you know what I'm saying, and building up on the deep down inside. You moving in silence, as they call it. This is you sitting there like, you know what, this one more mother, but you keeping this all to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You keeping all this to yourself. You ain't saying nothing to her. She come in the house. You got breakfast ready for her and stuff. That's the part you're supposed to be playing, or the point you're supposed to be playing. Play that part. You know what I'm saying? But document everything. Walk her down to the domestics building. They call it domestics here in Pennsylvania, child support building. And then that's when you get the money. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Do it like that. That's what I would do if I was you. Ice Cube. I don't understand how Ice Cube is now going around on this Gatekeeper campaign tour, whatever. I don't know. It was an album. What is it? I don't understand exactly what it's supposed to be. And I like Ice Cube. Listen. I grew up on NWA. NWA is directly one of the reasons I can contribute or why my goddamn life got messed up. We're not going to sit here and bullshit. We're not going to sit here and play around. We're going to sit here and keep it 100% real. NWA is one of the reasons why my life got thrown off course. You can sit there and say music don't. You can say all that stuff. I don't care what you say. That could be the case for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But for me, that was one of the direct reasons why my life got thrown off course because of goddamn WA. So 20, 30, 40 years later, you come out here begging people. And even when he was talking about the Friday thing, he was complaining about how I think they owned, whatever it was with Friday, he couldn't make another one, whatever it was. I said, then, Joker, you go out here and make your own. You got a couple of dollars. There's people, you go right in the local neighborhood, see some kids outside shooting TikTok, shooting videos and movies and all kind of stuff on a regular, local, little, small thing, camera. They put it on the internet, it looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? So what's stopping people like Ice Cube and people like that from thinking? What's stopping them from just going out and doing it? You ain't got to go out and buy one of them $300 million cameras, what they call the Red or something like that. You ain't got to do all that. We done proved already that Joker is out here making it happen with a portion of that. People out here every day making it happen with way less than $1 million goddamn dollar camera. You don't need all that to make it happen nowadays. All you need is a good editor. You need a decent camera, you know what I'm saying? But get you an editor, somebody know what they're doing, engineer, all that type of stuff, the mat, all mixing and mat, all that type of, and then that's all you need. Everybody, distribution. This is the thing about when you make good product sells itself, just like Coke. You ain't got that, yeah, you got to, of course, promote stuff like that, but when you have something that people are going to undeniably see, and with the money you got nowadays, that's where you put the money into, promotion, advertising, you know what I'm saying? And people will come out and mess with it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how, and you go into Bill Maher, Joe Rogan, not that I got anything, I'm not, nothing against them, but it's like, you going on the Gatekeeper campaign tour to people who are being kept by the gatekeepers. So what are you really doing? Like, how much are you going to really be able to say or do over there that you can't do or say wherever else or whatever the case may be? Then I seen them on Bill Maher talking about some goddamn prison, private prisons, and we done covered that 10 years ago. We done been through the whole private prison system. The document with the thing that went around with the lazy bone, whoever put it out to begin with, talking about the secret meeting and they came in, the execs talking about, that's old. Like, if that's what you're really basing this thing on, dude, like, that's not really going to work, man. Like, why would you think they're going to respect that? Because at this point, what it looks like you're doing is trying to shame them, the NBA and whoever else these gatekeepers are. You're trying to shame them into submitting to, they not respecting that, dude. They not respecting that. They just not. Why would they? Talking about some private prisons. We done been through that. I done been through this. Every conspiracy joker on the internet done been through this. A couple of real actual celebrities and rappers been talked about this. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. We know about the private. That is not doing. That ain't gonna get your. That's not gonna progress your argument and your movement nowhere. Then you too goddamn subtle. When you talk, you too smooth and you too, like, you got to go out there and raise some goddamn hell. Go out there and flip somebody's table over. You know what I'm saying? Get hype, something, because you're not gonna be able to. It's just, I don't understand what he's trying to do. And I got upper, like I said, I grew up on NWA Ice Cube. We grew up talking about gangster and fuck the police. It's hard to see somebody like him go out here and begging for stuff. I just, you know what I'm saying? It just don't look right. Like, I respect the whole thing with the jab he didn't do. He passed up like what, $9 million or something. He said like that. And ever since then they turned on him. He said, I can respect all that. I really do. But you got this is not the way. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing now is not it. Then you go into just doing, man. You got the real. If you're really trying to go to like some low, go to some black, some people that are like boots on the, like, that's all I'm saying, man. So you got the big three going on. It seems like it's picking up momentum. Of course, when you talk about business, of course, distribution is the number one factor of being able to maximize your interest, maximize your potential and stuff like that. But sometimes there's a whole different way you can do stuff. Sometimes you may have to be the one to say, you know what, we're going to start this and just do this a totally different way. With the money you got, the influence you got, the people that are already down with it, people are interested in it. This is the thing that a lot of people don't realize. This competition thing sometimes can really hinder you. When you're in competition with people, it really could hold you back because let's say you got a business. You came from struggling, started your own business. Your business is making $1 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Out of that million, you're clearing. Let's just say you clearing a quarter but out of the whole million you make in a year, you clearing 200,000 a year. We'll say. Sometimes you just got to be happy and be comfortable and be like, you know what? I'm making $200,000 a year in my pocket profit that I wasn't making before what I was doing. Sometimes that might just be your position in your niche in your spot, and you got to be comfortable with that. It's not always about, oh, I made $1 million this year. I got competition. They made 20 minutes, and I got to try to make 25. I got to do this, all these. Then you start doing too much, and then at some point you say, I got to partner up with somebody because the move to get bigger. Now you got to take in partners. Now you got people coming in, owning part of your company. You know what I'm saying? Joker's own 51% of you. Now your ownership is going. Now you don't went that whole big other long. You know what I'm saying? Messed up. It's just something totally different. Now you don't lost something that was actually viable, actually precious, because you're trying to grow too much and do too much. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm trying to make. Sometimes you just got to be comfortable and cool with the wins you have. You can't compare your wins to that company or these people because they're making way more doing whatever. If you make it enough to where you're sustaining yourself, you're good, you're comfortable, and making progress, even if it's a lot slower, smaller progress than them, but you're making progress. So Joker, sometimes you got to sit back and be like, you know what, I'm cool with that. Because giving away too much of something to get just to make more is not always the right answer. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it, man. I'm just not cool with how Ice Cube is handling this. I don't like how it just don't make him look. It just don't paint him in a good light. He just looks weak out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before about the thing with the Friday thing, I made a video with him. Like, yo, you look weak, like out here begging. You fuck the police. You gangster gang. You come from. You're not supposed to be out here looking like it just don't look right, man. Like, I don't know, man. But that's about it, man. That's all I gotta say to these two jokers, Keke Palmer and Ice Cube. I know I'm a couple days late with this, trying to do a couple new things around here, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple ideas I'm gonna start working on, try to just do different stuff, you know what I'm saying? Stuff I ain't been doing when I got a little bit of extra time on my hands. So that's about it, you know what I'm saying? Keep y'all out, stay out the way of these jokers, and have y'all self a good rest of y'all day, night, or morning, you know what I'm saying?